got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
You can tell both we're expecting an all-out offensive display. Miss with that jab. Caught him. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And they're looking in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Good counter punching. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Nice counter shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
A straight right just misses. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
A lot of pulling right there. Lomachenko is buzzed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Loma in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bet. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The charts action from both of these fighters. And he scores with the counter. Missing with the left hook. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you gotta focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
You're fighting a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Good counter punching. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Nice counter shot. That uppercut doesn't land. Catch and shoot. How about that time counter shot? They're both trying for a knockout. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Loma in that last round. Well, this is the time that the bell rings and we start the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
jab. Lomachenko goes down.
1, 2, 3.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show you.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Lomachenko in trouble. How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
A perfect counter lands. Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we... Back at it in round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got a bluff him.
His stamina is off the charts. And he's been cut. The referee's going to take a look. So the referee took a look and decides, let's keep going. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? Just misses with that uppercut. And yes, there's a cut, and the referee will stop the action. And he waves it off. That will do it. This fight is over.
Too early. Should have let him get stuck in with it.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the Ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. It's Connor, the Destroyer Ben, 146 pounds on the button. He stands 5'8".
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Essex, England, a continental welterweight champion, Connor.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
This is it. This is that place. This is that fight venue. This is the place where the action happens.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
That jab misses. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. These punches coming from every angle. And he scores with the counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Ben in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't.
Here we go for round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
And that big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Good counter punching. Good punch. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Sue just got rocked. Let's talk about Sue that last round.
Switch off.
On to the third. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Do you believe this? You don't want to trade shots. The right hook just missed. Like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. He blocks the right hook. Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Good counter punch. The courage on display here is incredible. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. And a round that seemed like an attack. There's the bell to start round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
And he scores with the counter. You don't want to go tit for tat in there and then hold that thought. And Ben just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen this.
On to the 5th we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim in, go for speed.
Hold that thought! And a big shot rattles his cage. Conor Ben right now. Will he go down? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's holding right there. Zoo just got dazed. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. Let's start the sixth. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. A perfect counter lands. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Swing and a miss with the jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Oh, what a shot! Ben in some serious trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him rattled like this before. They've avoided catastrophe there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Come on, let him back in.
And there's the bell for round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
There's so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Zoo that last round. Round 8, and we're off again. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. That counter shot lands. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punch. Good punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Down goes Ben.
One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Another win. Another.